What happens when you're different is people like to take advantage of you. People like to think because you're good, and they know you're good, but deep down they know that they can never be the person you are. You wear what your past has done to you, and you're a better person because of it. And you're glitching the matrix, we should say, because you don't live the way people want you to live. They want to have control. They want you to be squishable, corruptible, because they're weak. I've stared the devil in the eyes, and he was nothing. And I've been thinking, my journey with God was interesting because I always knew he was there, but I never had any inclination to worship God. But all the devil worshipping made me think that if people believe in the devil, I'd prefer to believe in God. Not even believe in God, to fear God. I'd rather fear God than fear the devil. And I think it's interesting to learn about different religions, different teachings, because I've seen sinners in different people, different religions, and I've seen different cultures, and I've seen good people in different cultures. I've seen every type of person. I'm welcome into all types of people, and I've seen the devil. I've seen him. I've stared him in the eyes, and he's nothing to the fear of what God could do. And I just think we've become so understanding as humans that we're at a point where we should follow God, but people have become so corrupted, and they just like to prey on the chosen ones. And I think I've remained humble enough for enough time, and I feel like I was doled down by the world, strapped with my gifts. But now, like Austin Powers, I feel like I've got my mojo back. I feel like I'm back on top. And I had to go through the journey to learn the humbleness of and the cockiness side, and incorporate both of them, to actually find out who the guy is staring back at me right now, because it's a tough journey. I've always been outcasted because I was different. I have a birthmark on my face, and I was always sort of outcasted. When I sort of gained consciousness when you're 10, but I sort of gained it around 8, and I sort of realised that I didn't want to gain consciousness, so I played a role sort of thing. But when I got to secondary school, that's when it started. And honestly, I'll give you a bit of insight, because I was speaking about this the other day to my grandparent. But I had a best friend in primary school. I met him in preschool actually, and we made friends because I was having a fight with someone. I remember hitting him over the head with a little toy car. I think he was trying to steal my car or something like that. And he came over and helped me, and we become friends because of it. He went to my primary school as well, and when he was about 8 years old, his sister was getting picked on. She was in year 6 or something, year 7, year 6, I think. I can't remember. She had to move school, and they moved house. So he moved school. I ended up getting a new best friend anyway. And he went to the same secondary school as me. And he changed on me, snaked me. He's a weird guy. Very weird guy. But, so I made a new best friend in secondary school. He ended up he stole him off me. He actually stole him off me. So I made another best friend. He ditched that guy and made best friends with this guy. And I was like, what is this guy doing? So I made another best friend, and Oh, strike me down. I'm out. Third time lucky. He still is my best friend again. I couldn't believe it. But obviously at the time you don't realise I was, 12. You don't understand that he's jealous of you. For some reason, you're just living your life. I don't understand this stuff, man. But it's because I was different. And I used to get picked on as well because of this. He used to call me Hammy Hams for that. He used to pick on me, man. But I remember, I'll never forget. So, the product of your environment, I guess. And I got out of that. I got out of the environment. And I become a man because of it. While they're still living in that same toxic world. You know, they need to just not. So if you're different, just keep living to yourself, man. Just don't let it get to you, man, because it doesn't get to me, man. It honestly makes me laugh. I'm gonna give you the last bit of information. A real life story that happened a couple of days ago, yesterday. So I've got a new job. I was working at Argos because my cousin works there. He's the manager, and I was currently unemployed. And obviously, I don't chase that tract. He said, "You come work for me for a couple of months, get some bit of money in your pocket and stuff while you're just chilling." So I was like, alright. He's away on holiday for a week, and he was there to see me do my induction. And on my second day, literally yesterday, they call him and stuff after my shift. I'm at home. It's like 9 p.m. And I'm with my nan outside. She's smoking, whatever. And she's on the phone to her daughter, which is my cousin's mum. And she's telling my nan about all this stuff that's gone on at work about stuff. And how they knew I went for a poo and stuff. And I was like, man, I can't even shit in peace, literally, man. Like, I can't help that I had the shits. Like, I went for a number one. I can't help it. And they ended up needing a number two. Like, that stuff happens in life. But apparently I needed to cool down and tell them that I was going to the toilet, even though no one told me that I was supposed to do that. And even still, them bitching to my cousin about it. He was telling why I'm at home. Like, they can't chat to me in person about it. Don't have the confidence to, because they can gossip behind your back, but they can't gossip to you. That's how you know they're a weak person. If they can't tell you the truth to your face, they fear you. They're weak. They're scared. They know your potential. That's why they fear you, man. They're obsessed, and they're just obsessed. They watch everything I'm doing. That I can't tread. I don't do anything wrong anyway. I test the boundaries, of course, but they're obsessed. They watch everything. I can't even shit in peace. They're up there gossiping about every single thing I do. They're obsessed. For what reason? Because I'm different. Because I don't care what they think of me. I don't care what they say. Because they know I know they're gossiping. But they do it anyway. Because they don't say it to their face. It means they fear you. They admire you. They're watching. They're always watching. What can you do? Stay put up, man. These people are scary. Because their obsession, you don't know how far it can go, man. But remember, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. Always remember that. You're a member of God's tribe. Amen.